Hi, and welcome to your second check-in. I hope you have been going well, whatever that means for you. If you've noticed it to be quite difficult, that's great. If you have found it to be easy, that is also great. Because all that today is about is for you to just be wherever you're at and however you are feeling. You are simply to let yourself be that. There is no problem solving. We are not trying to turn the less pleasant emotions into more positive emotions. We're not trying to release tension from the body. We're not trying to do anything at all. There is no trying, there's no striving. So, whatever it is that your experience has been up to this point, it is exactly what it needed to be. We are simply turning our attention inward so that we start to pay attention to our bodies, we start paying attention to our emotions, and now in this third segment, we will be turning our attention to our soul self. And you may have already reconnected with the soul through your day already. As we said before, this isn't a linear process and everything can happen all at once, and we cannot separate the body from the mind, from the emotions, from the soul. So people can be maybe resistant or may not understand what we're necessarily talking about when we talk about the soul. And it can be as esoteric as you want it to be. So we're simply connecting with the part of ourselves that motivates us, that enlivens us. It's a part that feels awe when we watch a sunset. It's the part of us that yearns for more meaning in our lives. It's the part that feels fulfilled when you honour what it is that is your heart's desires and needs. It drives your desires and needs. So it doesn't have to be anything too spiritual or out there. It can be, and it is, and it isn't, all at the same time. It's just the part of us that propels us in this life, beyond the body, beyond our mind and emotions. You could call it a heart-centered self, if you like. And often we are afraid to get in touch with this part of who we are. And the reason many of us stay busy is because we are scared to know ourselves. We've created this external version of who we are. We've created all these masks that we wear to interact with others during our day. And we're afraid to let our true selves be known to ourselves, let alone other people. Perhaps we have been ridiculed before because kids can be so cruel in the playground. And perhaps we have never been encouraged to show our true selves. Maybe when we've spoken up in class, we've been told to quieten down. So for whatever reason it is, not many of us have an intimate relationship with our soul self or our heart-centered self. So in this segment, this is what we're going to explore, and it's going to be through ways that I know easily connect us with that aspect of ourselves, through chanting and through meditation. So there are many different mantras that you can use for chanting, and chanting is one of the quickest way to shift us from a state of doing to a state of being. And I have found it to be so powerful. Chanting Om, it's a primordial vibration. It is said to be the vibration of the universe. So if you were able to tune in, and I think they have tried to do that, tune into the sound that the universe makes. It's Om. And Om is written as OM, but there are actually 3 parts to the enunciation of it. So you may have also seen it spelt as AUM. And these are the 3 sounds that make up Om. So it's Aum, and it moves up and through your nasal passage. Om. 108 times is the sacred number. So every mala contains 108 beads, and that might take you anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes to do, depending on how quickly you are chanting. And because we are in retreat, I ask you to slow down your practice. And just like with your meditation, a walking meditation, find pauses after each Om. If you have another mantra that you use and enjoy using, you can use that as well. But again, go slow and find pauses in between each chant. I hope you enjoyed this 3rd segment of your retreat, and it will lead us to the end of your time in retreat, and but I will be in touch with you again when you finish this last part of your retreat. So enjoy.